So a pretty massive Zelda game that was being worked on by Retro Studios got leaked, and apparently the game was scrapped, obviously, as we do know that they are now working on Metroid Prime 4. Welcome back, my friends, to another video here on the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that is apparently partially old news and partially some new news as well in there. Apparently this news came out in May 2020, and I had no idea. I don't know how I didn't see this back then, but there's some additional news. So I'm going to talk about all of it together as if you've never heard any of it, so it's all going to be kind of one big thing. But first off, I'm going to throw up a screenshot of a quote by Nintendo Life really quick. So back in 2020, they shared a story about an axed Legend of Zelda project by the Metroid Prime team, Retro Studios. It was supposedly an action JRPG game that was going to star Sheikah and would have been a story set within the bad ending of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, exploring the journey of the last Sheikah while Dark Gerudo were giving their 100-year birth to Ganon, and that is absolutely insane. At the time, former Retro Studios artist Sammy Hall shared pre-production work on this supposedly canceled project around the time of the Wii era, which I'm going to show you guys a bunch of concept art in a second. Now, in a bit of an update, last year's Giga Leak was pulled through with a new Nintendo document that seemingly reinforces the existence of this project, and there's this translation from the courtesy of Source Gaming editor-in-chief. So I'll throw that up next real quick. It says Retro Studio in Katakana, if I'm pronouncing that right, in this kind of little document here. So this person is pretty sure that this thing right here is exactly has to do with that axed Zelda title. Very interesting stuff. And again, if really quick, if you don't know, there's this whole timeline, right, in the Legend of Zelda universe. Maybe you're new to the series, maybe your first game was Breath of the Wild, or maybe you don't pay attention to the deeper lore, but there is a timeline officially out by Nintendo in the Hyrule Historia book, published by Dark Horse. Anyway, so in the timeline, basically there's a branch, right? So Skyward Sword comes at the very beginning, and it's all a singular branch until it gets to Ocarina of Time. And Ocarina of Time, it splits off into three. So there's, of course, if you played Ocarina, you know that Link, travels in time as an adult. So if he's successful as an adult, there's the adult era. If he's successful and goes back as a kid, then there's the kid era, which splits off into Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess and all that. And then there's an era, there's a timeline branch if he fails. So that's kind of, I guess, where this would have been taking place is kind of in that sort of little pocket right there, which is before like A Link to the Past and all those other games, which would have been super interesting because we haven't really seen the bad ending technically. We haven't seen much of that side of things. So that would have been absolutely insane. So we got some screenshots. Some of these screenshots you may have seen. Some of them are assumingly new. So I'll throw them up in, I guess, no particular order. First one is just some concept art of some kind of Sheikah. Looks like some kind of dark Sheikah. There's like red around them. It almost looks like malice, honestly. I wonder. I don't know. I wonder. By the way, if I didn't mention this, this was kind of being worked on back, I think it was like 2005, 2008, during the Wii era. So that's when they were kind of working on this. Next screenshot I'll show you guys. This one's really cool. It's really dark. There's kind of like a Sheikah eye symbol. There's that character that we seemingly seen in that last screenshot kind of off to the right there. It's very dark. I don't know if that's the Deku tree to the right there. Kind of looks like there's a face within the tree. I don't know if that's what's going on there. Not really sure everything is going on, especially on the left side. There's some kind of gate or something that has glowing eyes, but it looks very dark. It's crazy. Then we got some kind of sketches, I guess, of this Sheikah character. Seems to be a male character, or maybe characters, maybe multiple characters. I would assume this is specifically based on one, though. It would assumingly be the star of the game. And then after that, we actually have another photo, which I don't know what this is. I guess this is like some kind of armor or something, or some kind of enemy. I don't know. Maybe it's an enemy. A very interesting looking design, to say the very least. So that's that. But then we actually got some other screenshots, which I guess these ones are actually newer. These are from just maybe like a week ago, July 15th. These ones were posted. Now, these ones are really cool. So I'll throw the first one up, which is another sketch you can see of this kind of Sheikah character. And it looks good. Okay, it looks pretty crazy. So anyways, from that, we got another one where, again, you see like there's a darker character on the right that almost looks like they have like some kind of like octopus kind of tentacles or whatever, and then on the left side there seems to be like that Sheikah kind of person that's light. They're kind of more in white. They seem to be in some kind of cavern. I don't know, man. These images are so crazy. The next one, I guess this is some kind of enemy type. Looks really crazy. Some kind of bird, maybe mixed with like some kind of reptilian kind of thing going on here. And there seems to be like our Sheikah character, or Sheik, whatever, seems to be kind of, you know, hiding in the bottom right there. Seems like be a pretty huge world. I mean, dude, I don't know why they scrapped this. This would have been absolutely insane. And then the last screenshot we have is kind of like this location. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a fortress or something, but there's like a bridge leading to it. It's kind of like in the middle of the water or whatever. I mean, it's really, really, really dark. And assumingly so, it would have been dark because this is if Link would have failed. If Link didn't defeat Ganondorf rather, in Ocarina of Time, then this is the world that we would have kind of been thrown into. So, I mean, I don't know, man. This would have been super, super interesting to see. I don't know why they scrapped it. I would love to see Nintendo kind of revisit this down the line, come back to this, and just kind of, you know, just again, kind of make this game somehow, or this idea, bring this concept at least to fruition. If not these concept arts, specifically the idea, you know, of exploring that time pocket, you know, that pocket of time, whatever, that little period, kind of, you know, that branches between Ocarina and then the first game in the fallen hero timeline. So I mean, I don't know. It would have been crazy. I really wish they would have followed through, but it got scrapped. So who knows what the future holds. For now, we're getting Breath of the Wild sequel. Will Breath of the Wild sequel be tied into this idea at all? Probably not. No. Maybe, but probably not. But this would have been really cool. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Just want to share it with you guys really quick. Keep locked on the channel for more Nintendo gaming goodness, and I guess non-Nintendo gaming. I mean, Nintendo is games, but you know, things like unboxings too. Sometimes we do. Switch OLED. Trying to get my hands on that. Pre-orders have not went up in Canada yet, so I'm still hoping. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon in another one. And until then, game on.